Linux is not an operating system. I think I just had 1,000 newbies go. Alright, welcome back to the Windows User Guide to Linux number 2. This series of videos is designed for you if you are a beginner and you have no clue, or maybe just a little clue of what Linux is all about, at least on a desktop. So what is Linux? Well, let's keep it simple. Suppose you are standing on a bridge, and on the left side of the bridge you have your software. On the right side of the bridge you have your hardware. Those two need to get together. That couple needs to get married, as it were. So we need to have a marriage union of the software and the hardware. That connection, that union, is Linux, or the Linux kernel. It is that code that connects your software, Firefox, VLC, to your hardware. Laptops, desktops, whatever you have. That connection is what, well, Linux is. Now sometimes we'll say Linux-based operating systems, Linux distributions, there's a whole bunch of those. Maybe we'll talk about that on the next video. And sometimes I'll say Linux OS, but technically it's not really an OS. It's Linux-based operating system. But to keep it simple, sometimes I'll say, or people say, Linux operating system. But that's what Linux is. It is that connection, that code, that connects the hardware to your software that gives you a complete operating system. So I hope that clarifies exactly, sort of, what Linux is, at least on a desktop. That's all I have for this one. I hope this helps you out at least a little bit. Post your comments below. Remember, there is a poll out for those of you who use Linux. Vote for the best Linux distribution for 2018. There will be a link to that video below in the show notes. It does not necessarily have to be one for newbies. You can pick anything that you like. Voting ends November 1st. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.